You are now tuned in to the News You Can Use podcast. I am the host with the most, Big Surf Guy. We're here with my boy D Class. Tap in with your boy D Class. What's the deal, man?
Man, what's the deal, man? We tapped in, man, listening to this Pookie effing rude, man. Just
Hey, man.
vibing out, man.
That was a little slap right there. Okay,
It's called Jump Up the Boogie.
okay, man. I see your boy Pookie coming with them real West Coast vibes, man. What you think about it?
All right, man, I'm fucking with it, man. I've been, ever since we did the interview with him, man, I've been tapped in listening to the music. Kind of tapped in with the Pookie plates. I'm still waiting on one, but, I guess I got to take a trip to the West to go get one.
Hey, you got to come from Texas, man, to come down here and fuck with the Pookie plate, man. But look, shout out to the boy Pookie Effing Road, man. The music has been phenomenal. The music has been phenomenal, people. If you haven't heard the music, go check the music out right now. Hold up. I'm about to pop my shit. I'm about to roll up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go tap in. And if you don't know about it, you must be sleep up under a rock somewhere. Your boy Pookie Efferrule hit me up the other day like, nigga, let's work. I was ready to jump up and go work, but we didn't have nothing planned at the time. I didn't want to just have him pull up for no reason type thing where we already wasn't ready. But content is everything. So we can shoot content anywhere. We can do content anywhere. We can make anything happen at any time. But I have so much respect for my boy that when he pulls up to us, I want to make sure we're full on production and we're ready to. We already got an idea of what we're gonna do. You get what I'm saying? That's just respect. Look forward to seeing Pookie F and Rude on Las Vegas Alley Season 2 for sure. Shout out my boy Macaroni. Shout out DJ. Shout out Bobby. Shout out my boy Marquise Vibe. Shout out everybody involved. I will be directing and doing everything I do like I did for Season 1. I want to get D-Class in the scene. He going to shoot it out there in Texas, but we're going to make it make sense. I'm going to make it seem like he out here. Y'all ain't going to even know the difference.
You ain't going to know the difference. See? We going to make it happen.
We're going to make it happen. For Season 2, we probably do 7 episodes, and we really going to go full-on production and try to give it our all on this one. You know what I'm saying? Take our time with it. So look forward to it. Give it a little minute, but look forward to it because we're gonna take our time. And I want to make sure this time we shoot all 7 episodes before we drop any of it.
Yeah, so then that way it makes sense when you drop it. You got to be consistent when you drop it. Because if you're going to drop it like a series, why not make it one? Have people waiting till shit a Tuesday or a Thursday.
Facts. So we're gonna do it like that. And we definitely we looking for Tubi deals. We looking for, Tronics, Zeus Network, whoever want to throw a check our way. We definitely want to do it that way, but first and foremost, we're going to stick with our guns and we're going to roll with Trap Flicks. So y'all might not be able to get this one on YouTube. You might have to just go download the Trap Flicks app just to watch it.
No, that makes sense. Because, at the end of the day, you just push the shorts through YouTube, but it still basically push it back towards the main page.
So, back to my boy Pookie F and Rude, man. What you think about the new music that he dropping? I think he doing a tour too, right?
Yeah, man. I seen on his Instagram, man.
He tour going on, right?
Yeah, he got a tour. You know what I'm saying? He be dropping some motivational shit in the morning. So it's like, yeah, man, tap in with him, man, because he do be having a lot of traction going on. He giving people opportunities that's entrepreneurs, so you got to tap in, man. He do the footwork and shit himself, so.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense to tap in with somebody who's doing the footwork and willing to try to help you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all go tap in, man. Go try to jump on that promo tour. If you a serious artist and you really want to be seen and you really want to have a good time, Pookie is definitely the person that you should want to jump out there with. So go tap in with that promo tour and see what that's about because it's been looking good so far. He been with the Leak Podcast. Shout out my boy Khalik Scott. You feel me? Real Ninja. Y'all should go tap in with that. And man, we're gonna keep rolling. But it's a lot of good content out there. But I think we have not reached our peak yet to show exactly what we're capable of. But I think the people know that we got something in store, and they gonna see it when they see this next season of Las Vegas Alleys. We gonna really give it to them on this one, coming in hot, like my boy Macaroni would say.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's just you gotta, you know what I'm saying, take it to the next level. Everything basically like they say, that second season definitely gotta be better than the first one. And that could be the season that could make a break. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Because that second season, you lock them in, and they've been following since the first. You got a nice little following now. They locked in for the third. That's when the check might start coming once you get to that
third season. And see, we trying to bring comedians in. So if you're a hot comedian and you able to show up and show off, you definitely could jump on one of these episodes. You definitely got an opportunity in the shot. Because like I said, like I know what good comedy is. I grew up on good comedy. D class grew up on good comedy. The shit that we see right now to us is not funny.
I really don't even watch TV to tell you the truth.
And the way I could tell y'all that Las Vegas Alleys is funny, because season one, I'm the cameraman and the director and doing all these different things, right? But it's hard to stay still or like, be on it because I'll be serious because these niggas is so funny in real life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They saying the funniest. I'm right there when it's happening. You watching it and me being there is just two different things. So I want to make sure we capture it that same way. Like you're there with like this is you won't be able to tell if this is real life or fake. And
Yeah,
that's what
and
we're trying to do.
that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? You want people to be able to put themselves in that world and be able to be a character. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows? Shit, Macaroni, Big Jeffrey might fuck around and be a Halloween costume one year.
Man, definitely Big Jeffrey gonna be a Halloween costume.
For
But
real.
we finna take this to the next level, man. It's going to the next level. We coming in hot, jumping off the roof, and we're gonna do a lot of funny content, and we're gonna take it somewhere it ain't been yet. And improv comedy will have respect again because I feel like the people that's doing it, I don't see it being funny.
Man, it has its moments. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit, people, it just depends on what's going on in the world. And it's like, I feel like if you just really wanted to be funny, your shit just can't be directed on what's the most major topic in the world to try to be funny.
Right. Like, we not stuck on trending topics. We not stuck on what everybody else is doing. We ain't watching another show and trying to recreate that. We actually doing what's on our mind, and it's coming out. It's coming out something of its own. So now I'm just going back, reflecting, watching it, and then okay, this is how we gonna bust it this time. When you get to episode 4 and 5, you start to see the growth. You know what I'm saying? If you watch it, and now that that's me figuring it out. So now that I had enough time to figure it out, I know this time when I do it, it's going crazy.
Nah, for real. And I mean, as it should, because you should be able to, especially something that's independently done and filmed and done all of that independently without a big pushing, you should be able to see the growth and all of that. So I mean, yeah, that's why the second season is like, okay, everybody had time to put the collectives together and figure out what needs to be done to make that better.
Right. And everybody gonna come to the alley to get some of that baby oil.
That's a fact. The way that he talking about making
That's a
something in the
fact.
streets, he say you gotta get it.
Hey, what he say? He got 3 levels to it. What is it? What's the levels to? You remember D class?
They say he got that medium. No, he got the mild, he got the medium, and then he got the extreme. Extreme, that extreme is that one drop, and he say you out of there.
You out of there? What you
So
said? What?
yeah, so I mean, hey, I don't know, man. I don't want no parts of it. I feel like it need to come with a disclaimer every time he even decide to try to sell it to somebody.
All right, man. Going to the next topic, man. Let's talk about the sloth, man. The sloth hoodie, man. I'm digging it. The news you can use shirt. I'm digging it. We ain't been in the promo mode yet. I'm just waiting on you to give me the go to say, all right, I'm ready. Like if somebody hit me up, this the price. I'm thinking for a news you can use t-shirt. We can't go no less than $25.
I mean, we'll talk about that off of here. Cause I mean, yeah, like it just depends on what kind of quality. That's the whole thing. Is what is the quality? Cause me, I'm not just trying to put out something to put out something. So I'ma definitely make sure everything is legit when it get to you. Cause I'm with the packaging and the whole nine. So because at the end of the day, it should be more than just t-shirts. So I mean, yeah, start with the t-shirts and then go from there. We got the hoodies. Shit. I can find a matter of fact, I have ways to get phone cases, all kind of shit, man.
I got a good logo you can use with the news you can use logo with me standing there. Then you got the news you can use logo with you on it. I think we should use it.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. We gonna figure it out.
I think
Yeah,
we should use those because that makes it more personal when people buy it. I think that gives us another light too. So I think we should take some new pictures. Take new pictures, put them on the logos, and then that's how we sell them.
oh yeah, I got it's already in motion. Already in motion. Got the I'm getting I'm basically putting together my wardrobe for the shoot because basically everything that I plan on putting on besides my shoes will be my brand.
That's the next thing, man. Next step, the shoes. We got to come with the shoes too.
And low key, by the summer, I'm gonna put this on tape. By the summer, I'm gonna have a shoe.
Now, what kind of shoe is it gonna be? It's gonna be like a Nike, a loafer,
Nah,
a
like a
regular.
skater van type shit. Matter of fact, I send you the picture when we get off of here.
Already got a prototype, people.
It's already designed and everything. I got house shoes that I feel like I could do. So yeah, we got a lot of shit in motion. I gotta be able to move around to be able to go get that type of shit though. To where I gotta be able to go see it and all of that, but it can be done.
It all could be done. So back to the music, man. It's been a lot of music dropping lately. Ain't too much caught my attention. The most talked about is the Kendrick album. We got a lot of haters on the Kendrick album. I wouldn't consider myself a hater. I just consider myself who listen to the music and just like
Yeah.
it deserves its space.
I mean, yeah, for the songs that
I
I
think
can say
I gotta listen to it again. I think I have to listen to it again, but it's like it's not the Kendrick I'm used to,
right.
or that I probably want to hear. And I thought I would after hearing Not Like Us, but even hearing that after a while, it was like, okay, when he did do the like, you can't be picky and choosy with this shit. You gotta either love it or like it. And I'm just like, I want people to love it, like it, do what y'all want to do with it. I just know I like Section 80 Kendrick. I like the old Kendrick. That music was dope. It was hard, and it was for its time. And maybe people right now don't even know what the fuck I'm even talking about.
I'm sure they probably done their research by now. Cause the fact that he gonna be at the Super Bowl and all that type shit, like yeah, people paying attention. I wouldn't really even say paying attention, but they've done their research to kind of know what to expect. Facts.
But I don't know. It's been a lot going on. The stuff that I have been watching and seeing going on has been hilarious to me, but I'm not gonna give it any light and talk about it.
Damn it, man.
I know you. What's been on your timeline, bro? Because I'm like, man, I'm subscribed to too many people.
Yeah. And
You know, I do want to say though is free Crip Mac. Shout out to Crip Mac. Y'all go check out our song right now. No problems. Um, Definitely rooting for my boy. Can't wait till we get out. Crip Mac. Crip Mac made YouTube fun, and I definitely think he don't deserve what he's going through right now. Crimback was like that dude on YouTube for sure.
No, that's a fact.
And it was fun to watch him and
So,
China Man.
yeah, no, I paid attention to Crip Mac for sure. He was giving back all that. He was giving back the pizza, going to the chicken spots, giving money. Like, yeah, he was pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that nigga was cool, man. A lot of this other shit is just too watered down and weird. It ain't got nothing to do with content. This is for the content. Y'all content sucks. And that let me know that y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. Y'all really don't live no real lives behind the camera. And like, whatever. Las Vegas Alley season 2 on the way, nigga. We gonna clear all this bullshit space where niggas is watching bullshit to actually have something to watch that's gonna be funny and you're gonna enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and know that this is comedy and that niggas have fun doing it in a positive way. Niggas from different areas who come from different places coming together doing shit.
No, that's a fact. Yeah, because we could basically, by this time next year, be doing some kind of giveaway or something, man. Do some charity type shit.
Yeah, we gotta do some charity type shit. I like the way you said this nigga said some charity type shit.
For real. It's like I'm not gonna put it in the box to say, oh, we just finna give away some toys or something. It's like, hey man, might do some turkeys, might go cook and just
I
give
think
away
we should
plates.
start off by giving away some merch. And I don't think we gotta wait too long to do that. I think we should start doing that now. We should start giving it to like certain people to put on. We need to send Big Jeffrey some, send Pookie some, send certain people some of the merch, and do giveaways with the merch, and start off by being supported so we can support others. Because that's it has to be a balance. I definitely want to give to the people, but I want to know if the people going to give to us so we can give to people.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. Me, I'd rather just give to the people. My thing is me giving to the people is two. One, not only okay, if you need a meal, bam. We know plenty of people that could cook. Everybody could cook their damn selves. It's like we could definitely come together, do that.
No,
But in the meantime, too, we personally out there talking and dealing with the people to where we now know your story. We can, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get on here and have a conversation, shine the light on what you got going on, maybe we could connect you to somebody that way to where, hey, somebody might fuck around and watch this that we don't know that's really paying attention and tap in with you. And bam, now you able to, you know what I'm saying, get you a 9 to 5 or something to help your situation.
facts. We definitely got to uplift and each one teach one and reach out to people. Yeah, that's definitely in the plan. I just locked in with one of the producers I did an interview with, my boy JR. So I got to hit him up soon and tap in with him and see what he got going on so we can get back. But yeah, that's all in the mix, D class. That makes sense. When I run across my young niggas and I got some opportunity for them, I definitely hand it off real quick. And it's up to them. If I see them again 2 weeks from then, I'm like, all right, did you handle your business? And they'll tell me, yeah, no, or, I'm working on it, whatever they doing. But the true testament is when you see them up there, you know what I'm saying, with you, and they're like, yeah, I'm in. I'm like, all right. So it is what it is.
No, that's facts. Shit, that shit is. That's one thing though. Like I want to try to get my son into is basically going to do like some feed the homeless, like talk to people that's homeless, so that way you can see, bro. Like, hey man, it ain't something could just change at the instant to where you could have some shit and then bam, next thing you know, you ain't got a damn thing. Yeah, whether your baby mama done burnt your clothes, bleached your clothes, it's what they say, cut your shoes up, did all that extra shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know them old horror stories everybody be talking about.
He said the horror story.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Then
It's a
set
million miles of that shit.
Yeah, they'll set your shit on fire and keyed your car, poked your tires. Now you out of there.
It's crazy. But yeah, man, it's so much going on the internet right now. Every time I'm watching it, it's just like, where is this going at this point? So creating fun and enjoyable content is probably the best thing to do right now because it's such a big space of bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's so much bullshit just going on that I mean, you could go multiple ways with it. Because do you even know that if the beefs or whatever shit going on is even legit, or
Man,
is it
we
just
get to
random
talking
content?
about it because it's clickbait.
Right.
We know clickbait. We know how to get views. We know what topics to talk about. We know how to talk about trended topics that when we post it, it's going. But then, how much of that do we actually care about? None of it.
Facts.
If you're not watching what Kai Sanat is doing, or what Drewski is doing, or what these people are doing, then you lost. And if you ain't creating something like that for yourself right now, then you gonna be lost in the sauce because that's where YouTube is going. Mark my words that Las Vegas Alleys will be the first of its kind, and then there'll come more.
Shit, it really kind of already is. I ain't really seen
It's
nothing
the
else
first
like
of
it.
its. Unless you go back into time where niggas was doing like bum hunters and like you had to really like been on YouTube since 2006, like YouTube transformation. And if those dudes was around on YouTube right now, they would be getting billions of views because that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
A
Cause
lot
yeah,
of it probably will be banned, but
definitely.
for the most part, it was hilarious. So we want to take this into like in living color. Mark just like shows that really was funny. Jackass, a little mix with South Park. Like just it's gonna be so mixed up. You'll get it, but it's real life at the same time. So it's funny because they characters. All we missing is the dog from Family Guy, and then it'd be crazy. We
Hey,
got niggas living in trash cans. We got all kind of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
shit, in this day and age, you could get on Fiverr and find somebody to make one at this point. Just pop them in and out the show.
Facts.
Straight on Fiverr. Somebody can do it. Somebody can do it. You get a little credit for your character.
Yes, sir.
Like
So
at least get you some promotion so that way, hey man, drive some more business your way. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep promoting the show, man. I think this is gonna be monumental. I think this is a milestone. I think this is gonna be the new definition of comedy because it's actually funny. And the funny in it, some people ain't gonna want to laugh at. Everybody ain't gonna want to laugh at this funny, but reality ain't funny until it's funny until it's you. So, and then it's us shining a light in a positive way. What I was telling my boy was every episode has to come to a conclusion. No matter if it start off about comedy or what's going on in between, we need to have a message in every show. So look forward to the message. And I think that's what's going to change the difference between season one and season two. It was a message there without us even telling you. But on this one, you're going to be told what the message is. And there's going to be messages all through every episode that break down into comedy. But it's going to be more of a laugh at my pain type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny. It's funny because every character has been through enough life to jump into a character in any scenario because we probably been put into every scenario in life. So it's not gonna be hard to be whoever we.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I don't know if that's acting, but I think that's acting. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to be able to, what they say, portray per your own visual of perception. If that makes any sense, it makes sense to me. But yeah, it's like man, that like they say, man, for people to be able to make movies and be able to predict shit, so they say, is like, where did that come from? Like, it can't, everything just can't be a coincidence that it's basically a movie or a scene or something that's happened in real life. In damn near any movie, you can basically point out it's a scenario.
Yes. So we're going to put together the scenarios, but ours is going to end in comedy because it's easier to laugh at something than to sit there and watch it and be serious. Though, like we can't, we don't want. I didn't want to do like hood classic Boys in the Hood style movie. If I'm gonna do something Boys in the Hood, it's gonna be more like Don't Be a Menace while drinking juice. What's the the one with
Drinking your juice while in the hood.
yeah, the funny one. Like
Yep.
I'm not gonna do the other version because that shit ain't funny.
It had a message. The Boys in the Hood, Don't Be a Menace, like those movies, they classics, but they all had their own individual message to it.
Yeah, and they wasn't good. They didn't like come out positive as a message to me. Growing up watching that shit, living it at the same time, it was like y'all just giving niggas a choice. Y'all giving niggas movies to tell you who you want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which one of these niggas you want to be? It wasn't no nigga who just got about the situation and made it. In Las Vegas alleys, everybody's still alive for
Right.
season 2, my nigga. Nobody even got into nothing happened. Not nobody, man. Everybody was chilling, having a good time.
Now, I don't know, because
Up until this happened. When crackhead Johnny stole the Cadillac converter, now that kicked up a little funk.
yeah, because Macaroni said he gonna smoke crackhead Johnny when he see him.
So we gonna see where that go. But in comedy, I don't want to tell y'all what's gonna happen.
Hey, you gotta
I
tap
just want
in.
to tell y'all it's gonna be hilarious.
Gotta tap in. Just know it might take some extreme baby oil. I'm just giving you tidbits of what
I
Macaroni and
feel
Big
like
Jeffrey told me.
this finna be so fun, bro. It's finna be fun. And Las Vegas alleys is at nighttime, so we don't shoot daytime shit. I was asking my boys that, I'm like, do we do daytime? They're like, nah, we never did a daytime episode. We got to keep it the late night show. It airs at about 8 o'clock. We shoot it at about 8 o'clock. You get what I'm saying? You get what you get, exactly what you get. You get what I'm saying? And it's.
Yeah, it makes sense. Shit.
We just started at 8 to 10 o'clock and been out there till 2 to 3 o'clock. By the time we finished, bro, it's freezing cold and shit. I think we was doing it around this time, January, something like that.
It's great. Yeah, that's my thing, is basically having to set up locations. But then, I mean, when you basically got a decent little location you can constantly go to, it's just basically coming really with the content at that point.
It's a million locations, but then it's about, all right, where we all gonna meet up at, and then go to the location. Are we gonna meet up at your spot and shoot it by your house? Because, see, Bobby had the perfect location. We behind Bobby's house. We shot that shit behind Bobby's old apartment. So we didn't have to go far. We all meet up at Bobby's house and go to the back parking lot where he has an alley at. That's pretty active with things going on there. And shit, there's our content.
It makes sense.
Now I'm like, all right, if we gonna go to a new alley.
Damn it, man.
See, this is what people not realizing. Like, a new alley mean we gotta meet new people, all the shit, because these is somebody's alley. Nigga, this motherfucker alley.
Hey, this alley be popping.
This motherfucker alley be rocking and rolling around this motherfucker.
Might just need to go pull back up at the spot. Pull back up, park.
I was asking them, shit, we do the first episode back at the old alley in BY, a nigga had to leave the alley to go somewhere else. So it makes sense. So people who watch season 1 be like, why the fuck they ain't at the alley no more? Well, then we not here no more because this happened.
Nigga had to go. Big Jeffrey went to go find crackhead Johnny.
And
So
why
he
you
had to
like
go. He
yeah,
had to
see,
go to
crackhead
crackhead
Johnny,
Johnny's spot.
crackhead Johnny don't play that shit. Y'all think because he a crackhead. See, Johnny, it's a whole backstory to Johnny, and that's what season 1 didn't tell. So that's why season 2 is gonna really get. They gonna get to know the character of crackhead Johnny before he grew to Africa.
Well, I don't know, man. All I know is what I was told, bro.
And how he became a crackhead in season 2 is gonna tell the backstory on how Big Jeffrey became Big Jeffrey, how Uncle Bobby became an uncle. Shit, nigga.
Everybody be able
We
to.
back now. We backtracking because it's like, okay, now we got a story to tell because I know the characters.
Yeah.
So now all we gonna do is focus each episode on the characters, and then by the 5th episode, it's all gonna come together on why everything is the way it is. And then by the 6th or 7th episode, it's gonna be the whole conclusion on how you gonna figure season 3 gonna be. But see, we got people like Pookie finna get in there and shit, so we really about to do some different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thinking that this, all right, y'all go see, boy, it's about to go down between Crackhead Johnny and Big Jeffrey.
So then, too, just say, are you able to record multiple sessions? So you might be able to record like 2 scenes or 2 days, episodes worth in one night.
So we trying to do maybe an episode a night. Because we need 45 minutes to an hour worth of content to edit into 30 minutes or however much we're going to give y'all.
Right.
To keep people attention, my boy said do 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And I said, man, you got to fit a lot into 10 minutes if you're dealing with us. But I'm like, 10 minutes could be extremely funny. And then maybe I could break down our 7 episodes into 20 of the motherfuckers. Where you get 10 minutes, hot ones, and then you get a to be continued. And it start right back from that point on and go into the to be continued. And you just got to deal with it like that because if I really want your attention and I want to see the numbers, I got to bust down like we used to when we get the quarter piece. You know what I'm saying? I got to think of the game. The hustler in me is say, think of the hustler you was when you was younger. You had to get money in the streets. Well, now you still dealing with work. And it's called content. And just like we bust down these hours, that's how I got to bust down new shows. But we don't even take every single piece of the hours and put them out. We might put out 10 pieces out of an hour. That's only 1 minute when you still got a whole lot of content left there. So we got to stop leaving the crumbs on the table, D-Class. That's what I learned. No crumbs on the table.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
think about a good show that lasts 14, 15 minutes. That's not too long to watch.
but yeah, you got to come with impactful topics. Everything got to basically come in the door, make sense. You got to hit everything fresh off the rip, and it makes sense to where the next episode you want to come back and find out what's going on.
You got to do that if you put out something for 35, 45 minutes, right?
Yeah, but if you trying to do just say bust something down into 20 episodes and you talking about 10 minutes, I mean, yeah, you gotta fresh out the dough. Soon as the episodes start, bam. On this previous episode, bam, 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 and then go straight into the next one.
You know, we know how to stretch it and re-rock it. So
Yeah.
it still could, like, you're going to get 10 minutes of content, but you're going to get some commercials and then this previous episode. We're going to stretch it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to come out the
We're
beat.
going to
Just
stretch
say
that shit to a 30-minute, and I already see it now. Thank you. Because you just, yeah, you going to be in a commercial too. We're going to have the hoodie spinning around with the email that they get up and everything.
All kind of shit on that.
We're going to have a skit or something in front of it. Like, we really got to go in because what I noticed is when you got their attention, you got to keep it. And we're gonna easily get the attention back because we know what it takes to be consistent. So consistency is key. Doing it and loving it. Fresh of the year, and we got a fresh show, and we've been podcasting. So we got a lot of things going on right now. We just got to keep our foot on the gas. That's all that really is.
Most definitely. Just take time, man. Patience is a virtue.
Patience is a virtue, man, and that shit will not hurt you. And it's getting back enjoyable again. So I'm gonna get back to the growth. We'll get back to the reviews. Get back to the blogging. Once it get warm out here in Las Vegas, I will be doing the pool parties and the takeover again. And we'll be back to that shit.
Yeah, man. And if it's any females, man, that wanna, you wanna try to get you a date, man, and wanna talk about something. You know what I'm saying? We willing to get on here and talk to females, man. Let's have a female come on here, talk about some life, talk about some dating shit, man. Give some people some game, man. So you're not out here chasing
waterfalls.
Yeah, just chasing the damn leprechaun. It ain't that serious, bro. Like, let's make life simple, man. It's really not that complicated.
They chasing the troll.
There you go.
Hey, look, I didn't put a lot of women on the podcast, man. And I enjoyed all of them. We had a great time. No bad blood in between most of them. I think it is time for us to be able to put women back in the mix. But, I just had to make sure everybody was cool because when I did, it didn't turn out too well. Some people I don't think, are used to being in the mix with ladies. I love ladies. I love the women. I work around a lot of women. I respect them. They all love me. We cool. Some niggas is just a little too aggressive, a little bit too outspoken, and just don't know how to be a gentleman. And, you should always be a gentleman first, fellas.
Right.
At all times. And you can't fake being a gentleman. It's in you. It's not on you. And I'm going to say it one more time. If it's in you, it's not on you. If you just the type of dude to open doors, and excuse me, have manners about yourself and mannerisms, and you like to smell good and look good, that's half the key. Because a real woman is going to see you. Like, look at this dude. Like, he just, he's putting effort to it when other niggas is just so far gone looking at their cell phone or listening to whatever they got in their little ear. It's just so, back when we were younger, it was a lot of distractions. But nowadays, there's so many distractions that a lot of you fellas, I feel sorry for you. And I see you. And you probably have no clue what to do or what to say, or how to approach, or even how to carry yourself, or how to think, because nobody gave you any game.
Well, yeah, because everything is all through technology, bro. Like, they don't even do that shit no more. Let me get your number and all of that. It's like, man, pull your Instagram up, let me tap the screen and do all that extra shit. Like, don't nobody give a damn about no phone number.
And that's why real ones still can exist, because y'all make it so easy.
No, that's
y'all
facts.
make it too easy. Y'all make it too easy, man. And I'm telling you, y'all make it too easy. Real ones can exist. And, if you're a young dude and you listening to me right now, keep your body fit, stay smelling good, stay clean, looking good. And when you come across women, come across them with a whole lot of respect, a smile on your face, and I guarantee you, life will be a little bit easier in that aspect. You won't have no problems. Yeah. And especially it's about what comes out of you. It's all about what comes out of your mouth. And, that's just it right there.
Nah, that's a fact.
Knowing how to start a conversation. Knowing how to compliment a woman when you see her. And not in a vulgar type manner. Something that you actually might even like. But, whatever. That's for a whole nother podcast. See, D class want to get into that type of stuff, but to get into that, one would have to have a mind state of loving themselves first.
You have to, bro.
That's the whole thing.
You
Cause she
have.
could tell by how you carry yourself, walk, talk, and act if you care about you. And the whole thing is when a man care about himself and they see that, they want you to care about her just as much as you care about you. So
Right.
that's when the shit makes sense. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's when you don't gotta do too much worrying no more. You just like, okay, you can let her go off anywhere in the world and you ain't gotta put a lock on the door because she'll be back.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, you still have your random phone calls. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Okay, you good? I'm good. Okay, and y'all still part ways and go on and carry on about your day. It ain't no we gotta stay on the phone while you moving around and all that extra shit. Like it shouldn't be that serious, man.
Only time I want to talk to my girl all day is when I'm at work because I'm bored as shit.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to, I don't talk to nobody at work. I can't express myself to none of you people. Not
Right.
no offense, like, but I just, I keep that separate from real life. And the only person I could talk about real life to that's accessible that I would want to talk to is going to be a woman. So I'm on the phone just cracking jokes and talking shit with her.
Right.
Because I can't crack these jokes and talk shit with nobody else. You get what I'm saying? It's not work appropriate. So I'm going to stay professional at work. And then if I got anything I want to just, shoot the shit, I'm going to shoot the shit with my girl. What we call a nigga at work.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
See, yeah, me personally, like I'm one of them. Like I'll call you when I'm done. I can't stay on the phone, man. I rather listen to music. Let me knock my route out. I'm busy.
But
You
look,
busy.
that's a lie though, D Class. I'll call my boy D Class while I'm at work. I will call Lindrum, my producer at work. I'll call. I will call my boys while I'm at work for sure. I'll call moms. You gonna call. You gonna talk to everybody because you at work and what you might
Right.
want to talk about ain't got nothing to do with work. So shit,
Just be random.
it just be random shit. Nigga, phone right there. You bored? I'm bored most of the time, so I'm just like shit. I'm gonna be on the phone a little bit when I got some little breaks and shit like that. Never when I'm working. When I'm working, I don't talk on the phone. I'm gonna tell y'all, when you at work, you work. You don't
Right.
talk on the phone when it's time to work. You talk on the phone when you got a break or when you go to the bathroom for 5 minutes.
I'm about to say 5 to 15. I never heard no
Because if you
20-minute
got to
break.
take a number two, I ain't gonna rush
Hey,
you. That could take 20 minutes easily.
hey, that's a you should have knocked all that out before you came to work. See, I'm one of them people. Like
Look,
once I
man.
get to work, let's work. Man. Once I
Sometimes,
get out of here.
sometimes I ain't gotta take you know what until I get to work. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, damn. Like, all right, yeah, I took a shower, I'm dressed, it's time to go. Shit, got time to go.
See,
Nigga, I get there, eat a Dunkin' Donut, drink a cup of coffee, blue blue.
that's what coffee.
Now looking around, your forehead sweaty a little bit. I'm like, dang, what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You know what's next, man. Now, when you hit the airport bathroom, I've been wanting to talk about when you hit that airport bathroom and you got to take that number two. Public restrooms in general, but airport restrooms is different. They're there letting it off.
Mm,
I mean, most of the stalls is occupied if you come during rush hour or some shit.
right.
Boy, ain't nobody got no shame in their game. It ain't like prison when niggas give you they farting and flush. Man, they letting it off up in there, man. I mean, it sound like bombs over Baghdad in there. Boom, 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 boom.
That
I'm
there
tripping out in class. I said, oh, man, what did y'all eat? You hear boom, 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 boom. Like, oh, dog. Man, it's like the bomb squad up in there, man.
yeah,
You got to come with all your gear. You don't come with your gear, man. You fuck around, get blew up.
that's crazy.
Yeah. You better come in there with some cologne or something.
Nah, that's even worse. No,
Man,
no.
cologne is steamy farts. Man, they need to make a rule. Two fart minimum. You fart more than that, you gotta flush that shit. Fart flush.
Man, come on, man. Let's find all right. Let's find some more news to talk about, man.
All right, man. I just had to get that one off my chest. That's just my biggest pet peeve right there.
That's crazy.
I'm trying not to laugh so the people know I'm serious. This is real. I didn't make this up. Got me thinking of a scene though. All right, but back to the regular schedule program with me and D Class on the news you can use / I'm a brand podcast where we talk about a lot of real things in life, and that was just one of them. That was I just gave y'all some real. That was real spill.
So you say that's the thought process of airport employees, like when they go
Man,
to.
I swear everybody like if you a man and you go in that bathroom and you gotta take a number two and you hear that shit, man, it's different. You know, I'm usually in the bathroom by myself. I haven't been, at a place where I'm employed where I have to use a public restroom with other people. Employees have their own bathroom. I think we should petition for our own bathrooms because I don't want to smell or hear nobody else's fart.
But so when they walk out of the bathroom, who is in charge of cleaning that bathroom?
Man, this guy, I'm gonna leave this alone. I don't even want to talk about that.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I be feeling sorry for my boy, but he be having his earphones in. He don't hear the farts. I don't hear the farts when I'm washing my hands, but I hear them when I'm in the stall. And you feel me? And it's super clean. It's clean, but boy, you just you have to think about it. Like, okay, so probably gazillion people coming through here all day. Let me put 3 papers down. Make sure I don't touch nothing, even though it's super clean. And then how many farts is going off in this motherfucker a day? 1,000 farts, bro. I'm not counting them, but I'm just counting in my head like, where does all this shit go? Like, where are they storing all this shit? And I don't even want to go there either. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to, because I like to follow the money. And I'm like, I don't even want to follow that money. But boy, you got to wonder, what are they doing with this? Is this where our gasoline is coming from? Okay, makes sense. Then you got to say, it's one in every state. So it's bathrooms all in. Man, it's a lot of shit going on. That's just one subject. I mean, you told me your pet peeves at work, the dogs. Mine's is the man's bathroom. That's all I got an issue with. Everything else, I love it. Man, great job. But the man's bathroom for me is a challenge every time I go in there. Because it's like, today. Not today, Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping I'm in there by myself. I'm in there praying. I'm in there like, if I ain't got to hear another man fart today, I'm going to have a good day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, see, you don't go through that at work. You probably use it.
I definitely don't.
You don't know what that's like. That's different to have to go through every other day when you might not have to go when you at home. Or maybe say I eat some porter subs or something.
Right.
And now my stomach is bubbling a little bit from drinking too much Pepsi or Coca-Cola, whatever they, I ate hot Cheetos for breakfast. Now I gotta hit the bathroom. It's all bad.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me. You gotta thug it out. You gotta.
People ain't never. This the part that get me. I don't even look to see who like when they come out the store and I come out. I'm not trying to look at that nigga. I don't want to know. I'm not trying to figure it out.
Hey,
I'm
you know
not,
what?
I'm not in there. Who was that?
That's just like on some random.
Nigga, no.
On some random shit.
No.
Like that would be a
Sometimes
good.
it's me. Sometimes I might let one off. You think I want a motherfucker walking up? Was that you? No.
Okay, so who is to say that the nigga might really be paying attention to your shoes and be walking around looking at people's feet like, man, that's that nigga that was in the third stall. Like, think about it.
Oh my God.
Because all you can see is the nigga feet.
Ain't nobody looking at my shoes, man.
You think
if
so?
they looking at my shoes, they're gonna say, man, them some nice shoes. I'm sure that dude is over there being very respectable about what he got going on in that bathroom stall.
No, he don't.
I can't speak for everybody else.
Nah.
Some of these people is coming to this place. We're not gonna say where. We're not gonna disclose where. We're gonna say they come into this place. They've probably been intoxicated. They probably done things before they came, and they jumping on their flight to go home. But now it's all coming out of them at the airport, and then they tearing the toilet up. These like Chirac in the toilet.
Hey, but what they say,
I'm like, damn. So
if you
look at this thing got.
They say if you close enough to hear the gunshots, what they say you live in the same neighborhood.
Man, I mean, you in a 4x4. I'm saying, you know how small a bathroom stall is. Now, I'm in a big one, so I got some space. I'm not smelling nothing. There's air conditioning blowing. I got on good Gucci cologne or Ferragamo. I wear different shit every day. So with that being said, I don't smell nothing but good cologne and what I got going on. And me, I eat good, so it ain't too much going on with me. I don't know what kind of tofu and shit these niggas. They probably eat that. What's that shit called? Garden salad and seaweed and shit.
Yeah.
Man, they tear the toilet up. I'm not like Professor. Let me find out who's in the bathroom and who's letting off the load. This ain't prison. In jail, that's a no. You let off like that, your ass fuck around and get put out the motherfucking cell.
That's crazy.
You gotta let off with you gotta let off with
so if you
got to take your time.
So if you
when you was in the army and y'all gotta let off, you can't just let the gun off with full clip. You gotta let it off slowly. Cock back. Hey everybody, I'm about to take it off safety. And then you take it off safety, and you let go. Boom.
Sometimes you
That's
can't.
one. Boom. That's two. Now you flush. These niggas got none of that shit. They may never been to the county jail before. They know if it's 10 niggas in one cell and it's one toilet, and you gotta go do the do, man, that's really embarrassing to have to do anyway on that little freezing cold metal ass toilet in front of 12 people. But if you do gotta do it, you better let off like a silencer.
Damn. Yeah, fuck all that. That's crazy.
Man, you don't go in there shooting no AK at everybody, shooting all reckless and shit. You go in there, you pull your gun out, you pull your bun out, and you let go. When you let go with caution. You don't do it premeditated, but you do it with caution. You know what I'm saying? And you make sure you stay silent about it. You don't let everybody know how you get out at home. You ain't at home.
Not definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure whatever peanut butter and jelly you got going on, nigga, you better make sure you let it off real slow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave this subject alone.
Yeah, you done went way to Albuquerque with this one.
Man, this was a good one though, right? See, look, I could do stand-up comedy. What you think, B-Class?
I would need, matter of fact, how you wanted Macaroni to do a set, I feel like you should do a set, and let's really sit here and judge you doing a matter of fact, we'll do a 30-minute episode and you do a 15-minute set and we'll critique it.
But I'm not gonna tell y'all when it starts. We gotta do like we was doing right now, and I'm gonna get on the subject and I'm gonna just go. I'm not gonna write nothing. I'm just gonna go when it's time to go.
By yourself though, like
I do by myself when I go to the bathroom. I go by myself, but it's 12 stalls. Could be 10 niggas in that motherfucker letting off, but I'm gonna let off by myself. You get what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do, D-Class. I can't go in the bathroom think about what everybody else gotta do. You want me to figure out who's who and what's what? Did he eat
No,
turkey today?
hey,
I don't know if the nigga ate corn, beans, taco. I don't know.
hope
Bro,
not.
what happened? I'm gonna tell you this. We sell a lot of Toms. People come in there and buy Toms. And maybe they go in that bathroom and have to handle their business, because, but that's none of my business.
Right.
I have to keep my business to myself. Because most of the time, when you handling your business, you really can't focus on that. And when you go handle your business, can you focus on what other people doing?
I hopefully be able to go and pay my own business so that way I'm by myself.
Even if you by yourself, though, you're not looking around or nothing. You
All right.
focus like a motherfucker. Let me show you. You in there like this. You ain't doing nothing else. It's all you can do right here. Hold your breath. You holding your breath. And you try to figure it out. But all that other shit, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm doing what the fuck I got to do. If I'm in there doing what I got to do, and I hear something, it might throw me off. Shit, what was that? I was focused. D-Class, I'm in there like this. Nigga, now I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking around, making sure nobody else let off again, unannounced. This is what I think. They should have a button for everybody to press in the bathroom when they finna let off. It is like a doorbell or something. And it goes, ding dong, brrr, and then everything is cool. Because at least I got a little warning. Brrr, you know what I'm saying? Something that kind of.
You could hit tap or something.
Yes. Or a bell. Like, like motherfucker got an 18-wheeler or some shit. Because you can't disturb other people's peace when they looking up to Jesus and they trying to let one off, and you up in there just disrespecting this toilet like it's your home bathroom. And this is for the public.
Right.
It ain't even special for me. And I could be employed here. This is where the employees go. This is where everybody else got to go. So at least have some type of decency to give a nigga a 2-fart flush. And when you let your farts off, don't be just like, I'm finna push the whole fart out right now. You gotta push some of the fart out and then push the rest of the fart out later. Save some of the fart. Don't just, as soon as you get in there, you push with all your might and just fuck the whole toilet up. It ain't like that. When you handle your business and you in a public place, you don't want to leave that toilet to where the next person got to walk in there and say, ew, right? D-Class?
Facts.
That just ain't right. And we don't know if you ate celery. We not worried about that. That's not that's not something for me and D-Class to worry about. We don't want to know if you ate broccoli. And if you did eat broccoli and you ate it with cheese and you knew you was at this airport and you might have to shit before you get on the plane, you shouldn't have ate the Toms. Why did they eat the Toms? You know what I'm saying, D-Class?
Nah, I feel you. Sometimes you gotta plan out your day, plan out your times. You gotta be strategic sometimes.
So I wash my hands 3 times every time I leave out. That's what I do personally, just for my mental state of mind. You know, I don't know if I touch something. I want to wear gloves and one of those COVID masks when I go in there, even though it don't stink or it ain't dirty. Just the thought of what's in the air could be in the air. I don't want to be involved with that kind of shit. It could be all kind of toxins in that motherfucker. They worry about people bringing bombs in there. Niggas letting bombs off in the bathroom.
Nah, for real.
I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
Al Qaeda is in the bathroom, nigga. Letting off all kind of bombs, nigga. Boom, boom, nigga. I seen. I ain't gonna even say what I seen. I'm gonna leave it alone, D-Class. We gonna move on. Back to the news you can use podcast. D-Class, you got anything you want to talk about other than a bathroom shit like that?
Man, I mean, not really. I mean, we got, our usual. We got a bunch of shit that's in the works. We just gotta finalize a lot of shit so that way we can figure out the process so everything makes sense and all comes out professional and it's not just some shit that's thrown together to be a money grab because it's definitely not that. So I mean, hey, that's
That's
bad.
hey, everything D Class just told y'all. He's speaking for himself. I'm in for the money grab. I'm gonna grab your money and I'm gonna run. Then I'm gonna come back though. Later on that night, I'm gonna come back. Like late though. So you
Right.
gotta stay up. Cause if you sleep when I come, I'm leaving.
It's over for you.
I'm out. I'm stay the fuck I'm gonna
See,
stay there for D Class. I don't do that
yeah,
shit.
I'd rather stay there, man. Let's stay there.
No, no,
Let's
I
build.
said I'm gonna come back.
Nah, so you gotta stay. You gotta work
No,
through the
but
process.
I might have to make a run. You gotta bust a move sometime. You can't just sit in one spot. Because see, people who sit still meet still. I don't do that. I move around. And then when I come back, when I come back, you just gotta be woke just 2, 3 in the morning. Just like you be woke.
I'm one of them people. I need to be asleep by 8:30, 9 o'clock. At 2,
I'm
3.
gonna come back at 8. I'm gonna come back at 8 in the morning.
So yeah, right. But see, that's the thing. I've been and got back up at 3, 4 o'clock. So now
But look, if it's
you
3
come
or
back
4
at 8.
o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna be there. You just gotta be up. Wave a white flag, something. I don't know, throw
Oh,
something in the air.
fuck that.
Let off a firework.
If you say you coming back, it's supposed to be understood. What time?
I'm gonna tell you one time, but I ain't gonna tell you twice. I'm gonna tell you once. Hey, look, this comedy shit, man. Y'all better take me serious. I don't just put these scenarios and scripts together and do all that. Man, I'm behind the scenes being funny myself, man. Y'all don't know, but look forward to the comedy, man. D Class, I think D Class got it in him too.
Man, I could if I want to, but I would rather be behind more behind the scenes, man. Cause I'm not in it to be on your screen. I'm just here, man. I'm here so I don't get fined. Ain't that what Marshawn Lynch said?
I don't know if I'm crazy, y'all. Y'all, somebody. If I'm not crazy, this nigga's on the screen right now. Is he? Or is he?
You don't
He
see me.
said, "I'm not in it to be on the screen."
You don't
I'm
see
looking.
me, man.
I'm looking at you, Declare.
It's the AI.
This nigga said, "Disclaimer: We are not real. We are AI robots. And yes, you see us, but we're not talking. This is AI talking for us."
But yeah, man, nah, I feel like I'm gonna start. I might do a vlog about this shit, man. Cause basically, me personally is more shit. I don't know. I would say about the experience, really. Fuck all that shit. Cause there's more to come with it to when you start getting the money and it get to where when people start trying to make shit a job, yeah, if everybody is entrepreneurs in the deal and we all bosses, why should it feel like we work for each other and not with each other? There's a big difference.
That makes a lot of sense. It's just the difference between that is who has the plan and who has the ideas and who wants to like. If you got something going, come on, let's go.
Right.
I got something going. Come on, let's go. And it's not about who feel like who worked for who. It's just like if it isn't your idea, then you're probably like, well, do I want to roll with this?
And see, and that's where, hey, it get to the point to where, hey, everybody, what they say, you gotta go to the drawing board and everybody throw shit on the board and what stick. You know what I'm saying? That's how it
But
goes. So
look,
that's
in
why
our
when I
community, it's like obviously, Lil Baby got a team. Obviously, a lot of these niggas got a team. Obviously, a team is needed.
yeah,
State the obvious. That was somebody's idea or everybody's idea, and I don't feel like nothing that I like. If I come up with an idea, people come up with ideas within my idea that create an idea that can create more ideas.
which
This
goes
is just
which goes
us turning our ideas into something people can watch that becomes reality and real. Simple as
Right.
that. Then they
Right.
call it content. Then it turns into money and marketing and
That's why I will be making a blog of basically doing this whole business situation. Cause too, man, I feel like when people do these videos and put this shit out, man, on YouTube and all this shit, and they try to give you all the positives that come with it, man. To where it make it seem like, hey, man, when I talk to somebody, bam, they just say if you sell clothes, okay, bet off top. Now we instantly, I got sales. Everybody don't have sales off the jump.
right. The most positive thing I can say about this is actually get to network with real people and meet them in real life. And most of the people I've met through podcasting on the internet, through networking, is actually the people that I met on podcasts or you know what I'm saying? They don't be a totally different motherfucker. And that's
Everybody,
why
that's
I mesh and network with them to this day.
right. And that's why basically everybody, my point, see, that's my thing. When I look at certain shit with the internet, most people just look at it and say, okay, like you say, this is the person that I met. But what about them people that when you met that person, it wasn't like that? So now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to be able to tell their story. If it's to the point to where just say you run into somebody, they tell you, all right, bet, let's do a business transaction. This is what it is. You done documented all that shit, and then now people following you. It gets to the point to where the deal fall apart, but now the next business person learning from you. So you still giving game because that's the whole point of the overall shit. You know what I'm saying? It all leads back to a bigger situation, man.
I think that's later in the game. I was just telling somebody else. They want to see the success first, and then you can sell the game, or you could give it away. Either way, it's
But
they're
if
not. If they're first of all, if they are watching you, then they're learning, right? And if they're not learning and just take it, I say this a lot. I think like this: above, in the middle, and I under it. I understand, overstand, and then I understand. So if you got those three thoughts in your mind that you want to overstand, understand, and then understand, then you have to stand, and then you have to pay attention, and then you can analyze, and then you can calculate, and then you can research what you need to do to step your shit up. Now, during the process of learning, you will be able to pinpoint what you need to do to get where you need to go to do what you need to do. Like at this point, we all know what we could do. And we know what we're capable of. So yeah, we got a little game to give, but we still haven't put it to the test yet.
But that's okay. So
Let us cook first.
okay,
Let us
so think
cook
but
before we give
okay,
up our
so think
stats.
about this. Just think about this. Just by having these random like just say conversations is to the point to where like it's still the drawing board, you know what I'm saying, meeting room situation. So it's like you still at the end of the day give away game regardless of any episode that you do in any podcast. I feel at some point somebody's getting something from anything that is getting put on this channel.
Look, we already got people trying to steal the name.
But then that lets you know that it's something that was been said that people locked in. Because if you trying to get something that's
For
similar to it,
sure they locked in. I
that's what I'm
don't
saying.
know if they trying to fake like they're me or what. So I'm just like, wait, hold up. Let me get back on camera. Let me get back cracking. Because you're for sure not me. You're not the news you can use podcast. Whatever you niggas is doing over there, change the name and be yourself because it looks so lame. And I'm not going to stop. So just watch it. Just watch it. Just watch this evolution. You look hella fake and phony right now. It's very disrespectful. I haven't did research to try to figure out who's who and what's what yet. But I don't want to care. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, nah, this is the internet. This is not the first time stuff like this did happen to you. Just keep your foot on the gas. You'll last the test of time. You'll put out better content. You'll have better things going on. Don't worry about the competition. Nigga blatantly is my competition and doing more numbers than me at the moment, which I congratulate. I'm not hating. I just want you to jump in, change the name, dude. Like, fuck it. Let's get rocking. I got Trapflix news you can use. I got news you can use podcast. I'm gonna keep running it. You look like the fake phony. The numbers don't lie. Let's go. Let's run it.
Yeah, so I mean, well, with that, I mean, I guess we could leave you with stay tuned for Las Vegas Alleys. We got episodes of that coming. We will
That's
have
the
some.
separation.
We will
That
have
is the
some.
separation from me and these niggas. That is my separation from all podcasts. None of y'all podcasts has a show. The only podcast I've seen that might have something considered a show is the 95 South show. It's called a show, but do y'all have an actual show? I don't think any podcast has a show. 7 days a week, 7 different subjects. The News You Can Use podcast. Beyond the Sports coming back. News You Can Use Sports coming back. Everything is about to get back in motion. Interviews and more. Las Vegas Alleys. If you were trying to copy or do anything I do, then you got a lot of shit you gotta do. New album on the way. New videos on the way. Still a lot of new shit on the way. D-Class, you got any closing arguments for these people?
Nah,
This
man.
should offend you too, bro.
I
Because you've
mean,
been
hey,
around for a while.
my thing is, hey, at the end of the day, I feel like when my time come to really drop a lot of the shit that be in my head, we finna figure it out. Cause we finna have a vlog coming for sure. We have some clothes, the whole clothing business, all of that. Like we about to put all of that on video, man. So that way, cause I'm learning this shit on the fly, and I kind of like it that way because I'm hands on with a lot of shit. So it's starting to make a lot of sense to me. So I like learning this way. So I'm gonna basically share my thoughts and opinions. You know what I'm saying? Give my game and what I kind of learned from old YouTube University and just having conversations with people that's doing this shit. So yeah, man, just a lot of different content coming, man, on the channels, man.
Yes, sir. And then the first steps, man. You know, I've been giving this game for over a year now. And it's like when it becomes repetitive, or you gotta repeat it, or you gotta continue to say, hey, get a domain name, buy your AdSense account. So every time we drop content, you can get paid. Charge people for interviews. Do this, do that. It's like, okay, I'm giving the sauce up because I wasn't always working. So I had to eat, right? It had to make some sense at some point in time. And it's like, you can't eat off this shit. Don't let nobody tell you can't. And the way that niggas gonna eat off this shit is really off your hustle and your street sense on how to get money. And it ain't about the money, but at some point you want to make this lucrative to where you can help people, where you can grow your company, where you can buy a building where it's a one-stop shop, where an artist can come and get a video done, an interview done, possibly be in a movie, you know, all kind of different opportunities. We don't really have that, I don't think, where it's just accessible. And this is going to be accessible. You get what I'm saying? Where it's going to be youth programs and everything. Like, the bigger picture is giving the game to the youth. There's a lot of grown ass men out here that could be taking opportunity that they just don't want. It's either you want it or you don't, because the game is right in your face. Asking the question. You can either ask a human being or you can ask AI. You
Right.
hear me? Ain't no excuses no more. If you ask Google, you can ask me, you can ask whoever you need some game from.
But that's the
Ain't
point.
nobody in my DMs talking about, nigga, how do I do this?
That's the
Or
point of the vlog that'll be coming out soon. Is basically to let you know, man. Hey, tap in. There's ways to do shit. Everybody don't have no 50 fucking people team, man. Like a lot of this shit is done with one person. So it's like it shit could be done, bro. You
it, it
just
starts it starts with one person,
it
and that
but
one
you
person
have
inspires other people to want to be involved. And
but
that's how you
you
create your team.
but you have people like I was saying, that you basically, when you're doing things and you're starting off, you still are feeling like you're the only person. So this is how I'm showing you my version of how you basically maneuver. Everybody don't maneuver the same way. Some things are strategic, some things are spur of the moment. Everything has its purpose and its goals, but it all ends to the same thing at the end. It's just, hey, everybody had a different ways. So you got to be able to see different views, because at the end of the day, your view might not be the correct view all the time for every room. So to be able to get in every room, you got to be able to show every angle. You got to be able to get different perspectives, different people feelings. Because hey, if you, like you say, for the
Wait, wait,
money,
wait, wait, wait. We gotta back up. Business and feeling
that they don't mix.
don't
But
even
at the
mix.
end of the day, you still have to get other people, as in your consumers. Is that once again, everything is not personal. When you
The
speak in
customer is
business,
always right.
when you when you speak in business, everything is business orientated, and that be where a lot of people, when it come to business and it starts getting to that point, it start getting mixed up, because people start taking things personal when it's business. If we speaking as a group and as a unit, that's how we should move. But most people take it as a I, when it shouldn't be an I if we're a team. Correct?
It ain't no eyes and we's.
So I don't know.
So when you
But yeah,
moving as a unit, when people in their feelings about certain things, you don't really know how the people feel. So when you got a lot
that's
going
it.
on in your life, see, only thing you could do is judge a person from your point of view, but you can never be that person.
No, facts. Because that's why it comes to the point to where, some
But to
people
be that person,
like to
wait.
expose certain situations, and certain people like to just keep it in the low, but it's finna start coming to light. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of business shit, you hear the, put it like this, how people talk about the random shit that go on in business, and you say, okay, damn, is it true? Is it this? Is it that? It's like, okay, you don't know until you actually go through the business. Then once you get through the business, it's like, okay, well, damn, this person, when they told me this, I learned this, but then now that I'm in it, it's on some whole other shit. So now you give the game to the next person, and it's like, all right, bet this is what I learned. This the shit that I've been through. So now here, this is what I could do to help you. And then bet you give it to the next person. Everything is paying it back. You know what I'm saying? To
I
where,
don't really have those type of stories because I already started off with ownership first. So I had a manager, my label, producer. I put everybody in their positions to make sure that it made this, because who am I going to trust more with my career than myself? I know I'm going to fight for my career, but I don't know if you're going to fight for my career. And
now,
that's what you have to ask yourself.
right?
How
But
far is this person trying to take? Because if I
that's
fuck with
where,
you, I fuck with you. I got no problem putting host on big interviews. I did that already. I
right?
shared my life. I had
And
no
that's
problem. If everybody wanted to get on those interviews, they could have. But
And that is where once it goes to you, it goes to the blog. Everybody has their own ways of showing how shit goes down. So why not make it to where everybody now has content? It's
this,
all still
you know
leading.
what though? When I
It's
was
all
telling people to break down edits and drop it on their YouTube channel,
what happened because I was just saying the same thing.
I needed help with. I was
If
paying for editing. I
if
paid for editing, but
if
I'm like, I need
people
help. Like, this is a lot, and it's like, okay, I got 14 people. Everybody's helping create content, but nobody want. I'm like, at least edit your own content. Edit your content.
so that
And
goes
I'll
back
edit the big interviews and edit the
so
shit that
that
I
goes
got to do.
back to the blog that I was saying that I'm gonna do to where you get that type of information so that way if you are not in position to be able to get you a team, like
Right.
that's why I say
Oh, it comes with a lot.
my thought process and the way that I even got to this point, people don't even know. Like, so that's my thought process. So
Right.
it's a whole situation to it because you know what I'm saying? Like I say, everybody's in this for their own specific reasons. So that's why I look at it as a lot of people want to do the I mean, at the end of the day, hey, if it come with a bag, it come with a bag. It's not what I'm in it for. So you know, I've definitely seen people on major platforms that kind of feel the same damn way I feel about it. And I feel like if I could get in the room to talk to those people, it would definitely be interesting because we share a lot of the same views on certain business shit, I think. But it's like, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, everybody I feel, even if you take this podcast and all the people that we had at the beginning, if everybody was to right now do a video from when we even did the first episode to the shit that they doing right now, like it would to me would be interesting, regardless of if it's positive, if it's negative, but it's like just the because I'm sure whatever you learned from that beginning part of the business, it's like okay, yeah. Once I even regardless, like the people that separated, they still doing business. It ain't like they stopped. So whatever you learned from that situation, you basically taking it and applying it to whatever you doing now. Cause I know damn well is no way like I would start some shit and have like we had damn near like 20 people trying to figure out how to squeeze 20 people on this screen. Like, and that's crazy because then it
But
was
you know
like
what?
nobody
Honestly,
wanted to do shows really
be
by
quiet.
themselves, so it was groups.
Honest to God, I don't regret none of it because
Nah, facts.
it proved to me that damn people believe. That just put a battery in my back. That didn't do nothing but like, okay, well now, even though that didn't work out, look at what happened. This person is doing this.
And
Even though they not giving us no surf guy might have motivate, but that's you could I could name rappers and a lot of other motherfuckers who ain't gonna say surf guy motivated me. But then I got a lot of people on the podcast who I know from the past, way back, who will get on here and say, yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing right now because of this nigga and his ideas and what he was doing at the time. I seen what I could do, add to it, and just created my own shit. And that's dope. That's super dope. I want
and
that
that's
to be
the whole
successful.
but that's why everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because even with the shit that you doing, like if you really just you instead of doing just the Las Vegas alleys, you could do a whole backstory on surf to where it's like bet. Now you go through the whole business process. You could do the subscriptions and the
But see,
shit like
that
that.
comes
Like it's
later.
a
That comes
you
after the success. I
really
don't
you
feel
could do
like
it
I've
right
had the
now.
success yet.
That's my thought process is that it could really be done now with the the way that the internet and stuff is doing shit with these subscriptions and shit like that, you could basically make a subscription page, and basically the people that really fuck with you, they'll pay to get that information. So now you still conversating with people. You could do the meet and greets and the random shit like that all through Zoom. Like, you ain't gotta really be able to start and be able to just touch the people like that for people to really fuck with you.
I ain't even ready yet.
See?
I don't feel like. See, I don't know what the world think. I just know what I think, and I feel like, okay, I got a little influence. It's not where I want it to be yet. I want to take this shit a little bit further, but I got a lot planned. So I think after 2025, maybe heading towards 2026, I'm gonna jump in more to like acknowledgement of what I've done, but I ain't got the YouTube trophies yet. I ain't got the 10, 20 million views yet. When I start hitting those kind of numbers and the money's coming in, then I'll show how humble I really am. But I've been humble this whole time. As humble as I can be. Humble. Popping my shit while being humble at the same time.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, man. So that's the main thing coming from the channel, man. You finna have a bunch of different content, bunch of
And we
different
gotta do like a
ideas.
grand finale mix. Like maybe we'll put together an edit to show where we started, show where it was going. And then I haven't seen my vision come true for the podcast yet. So I want to make sure I document everything for sure.
And that goes with the blog, to where with the subscription, not on you don't need to have just say 1,000. Matter of fact, let's take for instance TikTok. TikTok, they say you need 500 followers to go live. Once you get that 500 followers, you can make a subscription page. Then from there, you got motherfuckers paying you what, 2, 3, just say, I think it's like $2.39 or $5 or some shit like that. They got different tiers to where your content is based on them tiers. So it's like, yeah, like it's ways to where you think about it. How you think some of these females is just eating off of TikTok? It's all the game. It's all the game. It's just what you got time to, what lanes you got time to try to dive into and figure out how to make it work.
I think more for me it's the networking. I do it
That's
for the
network.
network. I do it to network. I do it to move around in real life because the internet ain't real life, people. I
But
rub shoulders in real life, and I think the human interaction is always better. When a person get to actually shake your hand and feel your energy and hang out with you, now we can develop a real business relationship. We can handle business. We can do things. Now we could do this shit through the internet, like me and D Class and a lot of others did. But D Class is a legit real one, so we could do it. But how many people are you gonna be able to meet or run across that's gonna be just as legit and serious about this shit as you? That's very rare. Without y'all rubbing skins and saying, "Let me no Diddy."
I was about to say, you went
Old
crazy.
school.
Yeah, you got to go with the age demographic and break that all the way down for them.
Because
Because,
they
yeah,
game goofy, you know what I'm saying?
that
They
was
don't know no
start
slick
sounding
talk.
crazy.
They don't even know no jive talk, man. They slow. But if you can catch up to the drip, you gotta actually be able to tap in. Because after you get the money, you gotta be able to move around with it.
Yeah.
You
But
gotta
see,
be able to move around with that jury and all that good shit. Otherwise it'll get confiscated from you. So I know the rules of the streets, and I know that the internet is a tool. Now, am I gonna set my ducks up and make sure that I handle my business to get paid off of it? Yes, sir. But is it the main objective? No. It's a tool. So use it as a tool. Network with people in real life. Might land you in real situations. If I go to Texas, the first person I'm tapping in with is D Class. That's how you start being able to move around. If I go to the East Coast and I want to hang out in Philly somewhere, I'm gonna go get my nigga Snubs. That's who I know. If I'm in Washington, Colorado, I'm gonna holler at, you feel me? If I want to hang out with somebody, I'm gonna hit up my nigga Ryan or Deuce. So that's how you get to network with people that you at least got a rapport. Me and this nigga D Class call each other every other day, text all kind of shit. If I hit his city, why the fuck wouldn't I tap in with him and say, hey nigga, I'm at the airport, nigga, pull up. Come get me, nigga, drop me off at the hotel, nigga.
Yeah. Why not? But hey, yo.
Same with you. When you hit Vegas, it's your world, nigga. What do you want to do, D Class? Let's go have some fun. I'm pulling up immediately.
Yeah, me and Vegas, we don't mix too well. I've been to Vegas too many times, man. Too many times.
You gotta slide down, man, to fuck with your boy. You gotta get on this alleys, man. You gotta get
man. Pop out there, man. Pop out there, man. Make a guest appearance, man.
That's gonna be crazy. Come down here, get some work done, tap in, fuck with your boy, man.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. It's gonna happen. It's coming soon, as they say. I will matter of fact, that could be a part of my blog too. We go through the whole process of the whole trip, the whole nine. So yeah, man, we brainstorming here live for you, man. So just be prepared, man. Stay tapped in. Basically know that a lot of the shit that you seeing, if you tapped in with us now, man, you here for pretty much the beginning process of a lot of shits. Just know, man, every episode, every season, all that shit will be getting better. We'll have a lot more content for you. If you got any ideas, man, send them shits in, man. Like, shit, we read the comments a little bit.
If you want to do an interview, tap in. If you want to just jump on the podcast and you got something interesting to talk about, we haven't got to the point where I'm back tapping in with people, inviting them onto the podcast, but we just started with Macaroni, and we had my boy on there, DJ, and we had his boy on there. So we was, we getting back. I wanted me and D Class for us to warm up and get back used to what we used to doing. But I think we rocking and rolling and we ready to go. So let me know, D Class. I'm gonna start unloading. It's only two of us, man. I'll line that shit up.
Man, shit, it is what it is. Or what I say before. Like at the end of the day, put it like this. See, matter of fact, we could definitely make this the closing note, man. My closing note of the day, when it come down to doing interviews, stuff like that, I mean, if you think about it, if we tap in with people, we technically have two different shows that you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes with a whole process. Like you could do both shows. You're not locked in to do both of them, but I mean it only makes sense because we in two different states, two different areas, so it only makes sense. So that's kind of my thought process is like we helping you promote. 9 times out of 10, we probably really listen to half of the music that you probably putting out. Just to be real with you, I ain't gonna tell you listening to all of it, but niggas will find some shit and jam it, like And
I found some artists that I've liked though.
That's what I'm saying.
We've had fire. You know what? I've been lucky enough to start. I actually start doing interviews with artists I like.
Like it got to the point to where I mean, you like put it like this: the dude, what's old buddy, Big Hit. I'm like, I didn't know who the hell that was until I seen him on here. Then I seen him get out and then learned who he was, and I was like, okay, shit. Like I would have never known that because the shit is Hit Boy, his kid, and all of that. Like I didn't know none of that shit when we played that song on here.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. So
my thing is, man, everybody just tap in, man. You got ideas, man. We willing to do some shows, man. Like bring you on, let you talk some shit, man. Who knows? You might like this shit and want to, do some shit. Who knows?
Hey, D-Class, I'm gonna be honest. I felt like we were this close, but I feel like this time, knowing that we were that close, it's even comfortable because We still got the same connections. You know, ain't no bridges burnt. Not with nobody on my side. And if you not with us right now, that's crazy. you really just played yourself. And it's cool. You played yourself because I'm not D Class been working with me. I'm not a hard person to work with. I'm not a bad businessman. I'm not greedy. I'm not trying to get all the shine. I was actually trying to put people in position to take over this shit. So I could sit back and really focus on the business. But I figure if you want something done, you have to be fully involved yourself in every aspect. Like Diddy had to dance in those videos, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I let it be what it be. But the behind the scenes thing would be great for me because I actually can see it for what it is and then take it to the next level every time. But when I'm always in the forefront of everything, it's kind of hard for me to see, the flaws because it's you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, this could be better. That could be better. You should do this. You should
But
start doing that.
that's where the learning experience come in. When you get in there and edit it, you know how to edit it. You know how to put it how it's supposed to be put to where now the next time, let me get a little bit more content for my day. I need a certain amount of hours of footage to be able to, narrate my day, do voiceover, shit like that. Like what's
Because you
going
do a good job of not uh, capturing me while I'm smoking. Like all of our edits, you be smart about it. You like, no, I'm not gonna catch us while we're. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch
and the,
us in
and the
between
crazy
conversation, and
right.
we smart enough to hold it down when we saying some real ass shit because we know this is gonna be the edit. So I think that this was enough practice for me, you, and whoever else was like. I wish C-Rod was still with us. C-Rod never left the podcast. C-Rod told me she was gonna take a break. I'm praying for C-Rod. She was down with us for sure. Always welcome to come back whenever she feels like it. Always will be.
Right.
One of our videos on Instagram is going viral right now. Every time I look at my Instagram, it's 100 likes. It's doing great. Like the people love C-Rod. I love C-Rod energy. I can't speak for anything that's going on other than I'm sending prayers. Other people I still deal with. Shout out to my boy Snubs. Shout out to C Real. He hit me up recently. Shout out to Ryan the Deuce. Shout out to everybody behind the scenes who supported, who still support. Shout out to moms. Mom still watches. We just gonna double up. We never hit our peak anyway, so it never made me feel no type of way. Now, if we was in the algorithm all the way, which we were getting to, then yeah. But now I feel like the rebuild is gonna be more structured, more thought out, and more entertaining. The main thing is it has to be entertaining. We could sit here and be serious and talk about scenarios and life all day, which is cool, which is good for a 1 minute clip. But to sit and watch a podcast for over an hour or two, like
Facts,
we
because we've been
doing,
on this bit for an hour and 53 minutes.
they gotta see different sides. They can't just see the serious side all the time. They gotta
Facts.
actually fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I say too, like this is the beginning stages, man, to where, shit, who say this time next year, man, you'd fuck around and we replay this shit and you'd be like, damn, them niggas came a long way in a year. You know what I'm saying? Who knows, man? Shit can pop off in two
I feel
weeks.
like we already,
But that's what I'm
and
saying.
I'm
But
proud
no,
of us. I'm
but
proud of
but
you.
we
I'm
are
proud of
really the
yourself.
only people that really know like the day one shit. Like it's on
Inside.
video, but nobody's seen like the behind the scenes when we just be sitting behind stage just randomly talking about shit. Like
And it
that
was
be
fun. It was amazing. The conversations was funny. I felt like when we started involving ladies, it got a little weird.
nah,
At
that's
first it was all guys. And then we start letting the females in. And D class will stop me if I'm lying. It got a little weird, bro.
They got a little tricky, man.
And I hate to say it, and it wasn't nothing like that we can't disclose. It's just everybody isn't ready for everything. I tried to get 12 people, which was going to be 6 females, 6 dudes. It worked out it until it didn't. That's all I can say. And there's levels to this shit. It's some of these girls that we were talking to or about to do interviews with or doing stuff with, or some of these people, everybody isn't ready for that D class. Some people get fanned out. Some people can't believe it's even happening. And I'm just like, well, look what we're doing, bro. Like, didn't I just tell y'all the CEO of this record label just sent the inbox message to me? It's going down. Let's go. Let's push. They see what we're doing. And we're doing something totally different from what everybody else is doing. And
that's why, now
I think
everything.
our new team is stronger though. We got macaroni. We got the right people. We got people with real leverage who really I fuck with. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I wouldn't even. The leverage is cool, but like even the people that we had before, man, like
We all, yeah, I still fuck
everybody
with
had their
everybody.
own
I fuck with
motion.
everybody. But it's like, I need people that's gonna fight for this shit as just as hard as I am
Right,
without getting into their feelings with me.
right.
If
Because
we're a
at the
team,
end of the
why are
day,
you looking at me as the competition when we're
right,
supposed to be together? That's
you just
weird.
you just
That's weird.
make
So
your
I'd rather deal with people who I feel like a little above me with this shit in some type of way, because then they're not looking like, hopefully, I'm not the competition. Hopefully, we all are equally yoked and can bring something to this table. I know what I could bring to the table. You know what you could bring to the table. We know we all got connections and we all know people and we all can move around together and trust each other while we moving around. That would really count. When we're together and we moving around, you know what I'm saying? That's a big difference. Because now our lives is in each other's hands. We in the same car.
right. And
And I
if
just
anybody know me, they know I ain't just getting in shit with nobody. Goddamn, man, look, I ain't got time for the dumb shit. I done been in
I'm
them
gonna be down with you.
situations.
We all grown ass men and we all on a mission and we know we worth something and got something to lose. Our minds is not on no type of negativity in no shape, form, or fashion. And
Nah,
we're not
fact,
doing nothing that don't consist of us doing what we came to do. If we came to handle content or we came to handle business, that's what we came to do. Are we gonna have fun while we do it? Yes.
facts. So
The
yeah,
bottles
man.
of alcohol will be real, people. It's gonna be real while we're filming.
Like we not,
They didn't have no props. None of
we
that
can
shit was props.
the way that I kind of see things, man, is that it's multiple. Everybody have their own brand that we all pushing at the same time. So the fact that everybody's pushing brands at the same time, that just gives you more angles to be able to just do marketing. Like everything is
I
all
haven't
market.
even gave them the breakdown of the brand yet because I want them to judge the work, and then they can hear us talk in our opinions. But to truly know what the brand is, they're gonna have to watch the documentary when I put the documentary out. But that comes after the success.
But see,
But
that's
I've
what
been
I'm saying.
saying this. This is about a legacy. If
Hmm.
something happened, God dare something happened to either one of us. But if it did, it's enough on the internet for people to watch. Nipsey left a lot to watch. Pac left a lot to watch. Me and D Class left a lot to watch. You get what I'm saying? And we're gonna continue to live our legacy. And this is the way you leave your, I guess, long as the internet exists, we will be on the internet.
Facts. Till they fuck around and collapse.
At the
But
end of
shit.
time, we might have to put out some CDs and DVDs or some shit and drop some shit on MP3, MP4 to make sure that it exists in every aspect. But it's about a legacy for me because I started something when I was young and then it transformed into something else. And you don't realize what talent you have until you try it. So I advise people to try. Try something you never done before, and maybe that might be what you will be successful at. But we in our beginning stages.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So, hey, man. Like I tell y'all, man, stay tapped in, man. Got a lot of shit coming. We'll probably be back again tomorrow. We dropping this probably in the morning. So, just know, man, stay locked in, subscribe, like what they say, all that good old hot shit. Make sure you do it, man. Tap into everybody, Instagrams, social medias. Just follow everybody, bro. Cause just know, man, everybody is doing something. Just know it is. You see
Facts.
just us two here right now, but just know, man, people still making moves behind the scenes. Is shit that's going on social media to where, hey, we'll be moving different shorts around and stuff like that, sharing you with the people that's coming. So just stay locked in, man. Interviews, tap in with either one of us. You could do definitely interviews on both shows. Get you more promotion, man. Everybody get content. You get different exposure to different parts of the world, shit like that, man. So you never know who you run into, bro. You got anything else before we get up out of here?
Shout out my boy Capo. Beyond the score coming back. That's one of my day one hitters. Hit that million views on YouTube. Big accomplishment. I want to give you a super shout out sincerely. Can't wait till you come back to the channel and let's get cracking.
For sure. So yeah, man, we up out of here. We'll tap in with you, man. Stay locked in.